Hello friends, good morning to one and all. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Today I am going to teach you unit number 1 landscape from our English textbook. Dear students, will you please tell me what is the landscape? The landscape is a picture or a particular land area. You can see when you look at across an area of land including hills, rivers and trees. So, here in activity number 1, water dance is a poetic introduction to one of nature's most basic element, that is water. Kanu Patel draws a vivid picture of this element from a gentle mountain pond to a raging waterfall. So, here we can see a picture of Kanu Patel, and in this picture we can see water falling, mountains, villages and cities. This unit belongs to some art form or so here we will see the beginning of landscape. Dear students, can you see the picture of landscape? Yes, this picture is drawn by Kanu Patel and you have to write down 5 sentences about this picture. Now, activity number 2, water dance part 1. Some people say that I am one thing, others say that I am many. Ever since the world began, I have been moving in an endless circle. Sometimes I fall from the sky, I am the rain. So, here the poet is saying that the rain, when it falls, some people say that is one and many things. And then, ever since the world has begun, it is like an endless circle. And then it falls from the sky and it's called rain. Stanza number 2. Sometimes I cascade. I tumble down, down over the moss covered rocks, through the forest shadows. I am the mountain stream. So the water is falling from the waterfall. Then it going tumble, that is rolling down and down over the moss covered of over the rocks where green moss is covered, green grass and everything is covered through the forest shadows, and that is called a mountain stream. Stanza number 3. At the foot of the mountains, I leap from a stone cliff, spiraling, plunging. I am the waterfall. In the third stanza, the poet is saying that water is going through the mountains and then stone cliffs, that is waves thrashing. Thrashing means जोर से जो बड़े रॉक्स है उसके ऊपर जोर से लगते हैं. On the rocks, spiraling, plunging, that is moving coiled in around or cone shape, and the water is moving forcefully, and that is called the waterfall. Stanza number 4. In the shadows of the mountain, I am still and deep. I fill and overflow. I am the lake. Here, in the shadows of mountain, we can see the water is very still. Means water cannot shake it or cannot move from one place to another. And it is very deep, and when it's overflow, it becomes a lake. Stanza number 5. I wind through broad golden valleys, joined by streams, joined by creeks. I grow ever wider, broader, and deeper. I am the river. In this stanza, poet said that the water is moving from the golden valleys, then it is joining by streams, creeks, and it is grow very wider, broader, and deeper, and that is called a river. Do you know what is the meaning of valleys? There is a space between two mountains. It called valleys, and creek means like a stream. Water is flowing like a stream. Stanza number 6. I pass through a gateway of the stone's palisades. leaving the land behind. Cool silver moonlight sparkles and dances on my waves. I am the sea. And then the water is passing through the gateway of big stones, palisades, that is, fence of pointed sticks, and then it's leaving the land behind and is a moonlight. It is like silver sparkling. Here, water is sparkling and then dancing and waving, that is called the sea. Stanza number 7. Drawn upward by warm sunlight in white silver waves, I rise into the air, I disappear. In the last stanza, the poet is saying that when it is very bright sunlight, the water evaporates and water goes into the air and then it's disappear. Have you seen water vapor? Yes, from the lake, from the pond, from the sea, because of the sun rays, water get evaporates and that evaporation mix with the air. Activity number 4, Water Dance Part 2. Stanza number 8. In thousands of shapes I reappear, high above the earth in the blue sky. I float, I drift, I am the clouds. The poet is saying that the fog has thousands of shapes and it reappears high above the earth in the blue sky. The fog floats and drifts. I am the clouds. Stanza number 9. Carried by winds from distant seas, I move, growing heavier, growing darker, returning on the storm front. Here, the poet is saying that the clouds are carrying by winds from long distance seas and it moves growing very heavier, darker, and then the clouds return on the storm front. During the rainy season, we can see the dark clouds in the sky. Stanza number 10. At the walls of the mountains, I rise up as gleaming power filled towers in the darkened sky. I am the thunderhead. In this stanza, the poet is saying that the storm front is violent weather condition moves through the mountains like filled up towers and it gleams in the dark sky. I am the thunderhead. Gleams means shine very brightly during the dark sky during the rainy season. Stanza number 11. I blind the sky with lightning, the earth trembles with my thunder. I rag, I drench the mountainside, I am the storm. In this stanza, the poet is saying that the thundering which comes, it blinds the sky with its lightning, and the earth tremble and it takes rag, that is revenge. Rag means revenge, and thundering means when clouds बिजली जो चमकती है वो. And I drench the mountain side, that is wets the mountain side. Stanza number 11. I blind the sky with lightning, the earth trembles with my thunder. I rag, I drench the mountain side. I am the storm. In this stanza, the thundering which comes, it blinds the sky with its lightning, and the earth tremble and it takes rag, that is revenge, and I drench the mountain side, that is wets the mountain side. Stanza number 12. Storms come, storms pass. I am countless droplets of rain, left floating in the silent air. I reflect all the colors of sunlight. I am the rainbow. I am one thing. I am many things. I am water. This is my dance through our world. Here, the poet is saying that when storms come, it passes away, and then countless droplets of rain come in the silence air, and afterwards we can see rainbow, that is color of sunlight. I am the rainbow. I am one thing. I am many things. I am water. This is my dance through our world. I hope you got first unit, dear students. You have to write down meanings in your notebook, and I will give you exercise next week. Thank you and have a happy day.